Soul's got soul here. Lots of things happening in the crypto space right now. I'm going to be asking the $2 million Solana question. It's actually a two-part question. The first $1 million question has to do with a more short-term development with the Coinbase listing. The second $1 million question has to do with the Lisbon announcement. So let's get started. $1 million question number one, the Coinbase listing. What's going on with that right now? Coinbase Pro was supposed to list Solana. Less than 24 hours later, they come out with another tweet saying they are temporarily delaying the launch due to what they say are technical issues. Is that the end of the story, however? As soon as Coinbase mentioned this listing on Twitter, there was a mini pump to 53, and then we went down to here, right? Now, the weird thing about this is that these people, right, who dump these pumps, right, once the coin is available for trading on Coinbase, the coin was never actually available to be traded on Coinbase. They delayed the actual listing, right? So despite that, we went down to here. So what is going on with this, right? This fact, in addition to the whales who are making you sell your coins, retail investors are panic selling, there's maximum FUD in the crypto space right now. So all of these factors together lead me to conclude only one thing. Is the Coinbase dump now baked into the prices for Solana? That is the first $1 million question. The coin was never available to be traded on Coinbase, and we still saw this dump. So if the prices are baked in now, when the coin gets onto Coinbase and people start trading it, there might be a possibility that there is no dump after that and we just shoot straight up, right? Because there's going to be a lot of liquidity added, right, to Solana. Usually when you have these huge exchanges that list a coin, there are temporary dumps, right? So that is the first $1 million question, right? How will I originally was planning on selling 5%. I said it on many live broadcasts. If you've been following my live broadcasts, I was planning on selling 5% of my Solana after the Coinbase pump, right? Do I consider a mini pump to 53 a real pump? No. However, if you look at the charts, we had a new all-time high at 58 less than a week ago, right? So was that massive pump, was that something going on with insiders and whales who knew something about this Coinbase announcement? They knew that it was going to happen. If that is the case, they are stealing your Solana as we speak. Please trade with caution. Second $1 million question is in regards to the Lisbon announcement. There is no one on YouTube who is asking, what the hell is this Lisbon announcement? Now, there's an easy answer. No one's asking questions about it because everybody knows what it's about. When you register for updates, this is what you get in your email. It's a little cryptic. Quick Google search gives you the easy answer. The Lisbon announcement is just going to name the grand prize winner of the hackathon. Okay. Yes, Solana is focusing on DeFi, NFTs, and Web 3.0. They are focusing on emerging markets, right? Now, let me show you one interesting thing that I found about what Solana is trying to do in the long term. Solana is focusing on emerging markets and providing DeFi services for the people who live in these emerging markets, right? This is going to be huge, right? People there might not have access to traditional finance, right? And if Solana positions itself as a leader in these emerging markets and it provides financial services and tools for people who live in these places, this could be absolutely huge, right? This is a long-term play, right? Like I said, I'm not concerned with what Solana looks like on the charts today. I want to know what it's going to look like a year from now. This is huge. Solana is taking concrete steps to position itself in the DeFi space, right? Huge. Back to the second $1 million question. Is the easy answer the final answer? In my opinion, absolutely not. I think there are bigger things happening behind the scenes. Clue number one, DeFi Alliance announced on Twitter that Solana is joining their DeFi partnership program, right? What does it say in the announcement? We believe Solana will play a key role in the multi-chain future of decentralized finance. Multi-chain, keyword here. Take note of that. What is the DeFi Alliance? Huge names, names like Compound, Aave, Synthetics. Now Solana is part of this alliance. Clue number two, right? Final clue, clue number three. What is the symbolic value of having the hackathon winner announced in Lisbon? Why is the Solana conference being held in Lisbon? Well, everybody knows what the Treaty of Lisbon was. It was providing updated rules for the EU partnership. Now, there is a huge parallel between this actual treaty and what's going on in the DeFi Alliance and in the DeFi space. The current DeFi space is extremely balkanized. There is no unity. All the chains are competing with each other. Where does Solana stand? Well, Serum, its biggest DEX is 145, right? So it is not, a top 10, force in DeFi yet, but it's making steps to get up there, right? Is this what we will be seeing in DeFi later this year? Will there be a major announcement in conjunction with the Solana Hackathon winner in regards to a potential global protocol or global standard of DeFi? If so, that will be absolutely huge. The people who are involved in such a global protocol or standard will take a massive lead, right, in the DeFi space. And that is, in my opinion, what is going on behind the scenes. So to conclude, let's ask $1 million question number two. Is Solana going to be part of this new global standard for DeFi? If so, Solana has an extremely bright future. It has an extremely bright future in DeFi. It will be a major player in the DeFi space. I've already told you they're looking into getting involved in Web 3.0 and DeFi and NFTs, right? So they're expanding rapidly. This could be absolutely massive, right? So this is pure speculation. Solana has not announced anything about some kind of global protocol for DeFi or anything like that. But there are certain hints, and that's something that you should consider when you invest in Solana. If you're interested in these kinds of developments, subscribe, stay tuned. I'll see what's going on in Solana, and if I see any new developments in regards to either this Coinbase listing or this alliance for DeFi, I will let you guys know.